There are some of you, you've been so consistent in your sacrifices unto the Lord. You didn't allow life to extinguish your flames. You kept the fire going and you didn't abandon the sacrifice. You didn't just say, hey, I'm going to go into this thing, and then halfway through you just gave up. You stayed consistent. And God is a God who rewards consistent sacrifices. He honors people who don't get tired or weary in well doing, but who carries out a thing to full term until they see the results or until they see the blessings and the breakthrough of that sacrifice. And I think about King David in Psalm 101, where he acknowledges that he's waiting on the Lord. He asks the Lord, God, when are you going to come? But even in the same vein, he goes on to say that despite him having all of these concerns about when God would show up in his life, he said that he would still remain holy and set apart, that he would fight for justice, that he would do and be all of the things that God is calling him to do and to be. And I believe that that's what God is trying to hammer into you today, that despite the questions you might have about when and the hows of how he's going to do it or when he's going to do it, he's saying to you today, can you remain holy? Can you remain set apart? Can you continue in the sacrifices of this life that God has laid out before you, and not abandon it because things get hard, and not abandon it because you feel as though you're not making the progress you thought you would have made? Can you stay firm and man your ground? Can you be able to hold on to this thing until it is carried out full term? And the reality is that if you can do that, great are your rewards, great are the riches that God has for you, not just in heaven, but that you would be able to experience here in this earthly realm.